Hello. It's Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025. Welcome along to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be no, player of games. Always get that bit wrong. But as always, it's not your story. It's not my story. Today's story is all about competing in the Absolute Speed Flashback event. Word of warning though, if you don't own this car, please don't start this event until Tuesday, the 23rd of September. Because if you do need to apply any upgrades to this car, they'll be half price. Ozil enters the chat on the YouTube side and say, "Let's go, absolute best. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing great. I'm doing okay, thank you very much. I'm not doing bad at all. Right, let's get the game on screen. Okay, here we go then. Now, spoiler alert, I already own the car, and obviously there have been discounts on this car in the past. So I also have the car fully upgraded. So the reason why I'm doing this is obviously as a walkthrough, you're just doing gold. But a couple of people, specifically one, maybe a few, did request if I could do this before they were going to do it on the Tuesday, just so that people got an idea what the event involves. So I said, yeah, sure, no problem. Why not? Might be a quick stream tonight because, as I said, I've got this car fully upgraded, and everybody says how easy this event is. I'll be honest, I can't remember. But let's go in and have a look. So let's begin. Okay. So stage one: practice makes perfect. That rings a bell. Hey there, champ. Welcome to the Absolute Speed, an event celebrating the best and fastest supercars. Our team has managed to get our hands on missing one of the fastest cars in the world, the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. These races will have strong opponents and fast cars from all across the world, and you, our very own champ, are the best person to take the wheel for us. Ah, you've got no choices, have you? You've got no one else. Enough chatter, oh thank goodness. We need to make sure you settle in behind the wheel first. It's time for some practice. Oh, we're straight in there. I like that. Ozil says, I will have the same like you maxed out the car before starting the event. Okay. Well, if you've got the money, why not? When it's 50% discount, can't say I blame you. Virtual medical doctor Ayaka enters the chat, says, hello, how are you and how is the weather in the UK? I'm good, thank you very much, first of all, but it's been a bit miserable in terms of weather. It has been a little bit colder, quite a lot windier, and there's been quite a bit of rain over the last few days. But hey, that's how it is. So, stage one has only 3 goals. Goal one: first, I want you to maintain an average speed of 120 miles per hour on this track and see how the car is holding up. Now, I'm not sure whether sort of like the bot count comes into effect on this. So, one thing you might want to do, I'm not sure if it's applicable, but be careful when it says finish eighth, don't finish first. Just not to make the bots quite so hard. So I'm doing this, but I'm gonna make sure I'm over 120 miles per hour. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'll tell you what, this is quick. It's not like the McLaren, which has a little bit of time before it gets up to the silly speeds. but I do miss the McLaren already. Although apparently it is soulless, so I guess no one's perfect. Well, that was easy. Ozil says, I've got 2,030 gold. Wow. Blimey. You're raking it in. Just don't go crazy on spending it, though. That's the key. I'm not far behind you, though. I've got over 2,000. Might have a few more cars than you, though, at the moment. Right, okay. That's goal 1 completed. Goal 2. Now to tame this magnificent beast. Tailgate any opponent for 45 seconds and make sure not a scratch appears on this beauty. Oh dear. Oh dear, no scratch. Oh dear. I will say this, sometimes it's a little bit harder to do these sort of events when you have got more upgrades on the car, so be thinking about it, I would say. Because look, I'm struggling to stay behind this car. Just in terms of I'm not even attempting any fast pace. Now the clock stopped there, but I think that's just because it's a little bit hard to draft behind someone going around corners. I'm expecting this to end once I hit 45 seconds. Oh. Ah, 44.6. Oh no. Oh. Tailgate for 45 seconds and finish without damage. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll stay in this position. Just dawdle around. Make sure we don't get any damage. Or maybe not, because that car's just way too slow. So there's actually 2 tasks to goal 2. 1, get round. 2, no damage. 3, 45 seconds of tailgating. Easy enough, kind of. There we go. Goal 2 completed. Ozil says they're going to get both the Solus GT and the Jesco, and that will cost 1,370 gold and leave him around 700. Well, that's all right then. Lord Night Moon says hello. Hello, Lord Night Moon. Welcome along. Thanks for watching, and that's the same to all of you. Thank you for saying hello to the chat, in the chat. Right, okay, goal 3. For your finishing move, let's have you top the lap times. Finish the race in 1 minute 45 seconds without damaging the car. All right then. Well, I'm easily in first. I mean, 145 does seem a lot for this car. If an F1 car can do it in, was it 1 minute 20 seconds, or am I getting confused with another circuit? And I reckon this car can do about the same. Oh. Did you see that? Lost it there big time. I'll tell you this much, this car is fast. So it's actually not quite as much fun to drive as the McLaren, but let's have a look inside. Wow. Now, I suppose we should have another look. What do we think? I mean, I don't think that cockpit view is as good as the Solus. I do wonder if it's because it's a single seater, and therefore you're sat in the middle, you can see everything. Oh dear. Well, that was a bit easy. So there we go. Goal 1, goal 3 completed, stage 1 completed. 11 minutes. Blimey. There we go. Stage 1 completed. VP rewards of hardly anything. Nothing to see here. Right. Amazing. I knew you were the best choice for this. Oh, okay. The qualifiers start soon. It's your chance to prove yourself to your competition. Onwards and upwards, champ. Okay, so stage 2 is called qualifying speed. Okay, champ, let's talk more action. The organisers want only the best to qualify. Let's show them that's you. War Fantasy enters the chat. Welcome along. Says, I also play this same game. Very good. That's what I like to hear. Hope you enjoy it too. So stage 2 is 4 goals. Goal 1, you need to place in top 5 to move forward. For some extra points, you can draft for 3,100 yards. Okay, we'll give that a go then. Okay. Draft 5th. Okay. And I'm 10. So I'm going to go overtake everyone first, I think. Go to 6 and then start drafting. Unless I do have the opportunity. Look at this, it's crazy. And it's 2 laps as well. And a brake too late there. Whoa, that car's crazy. So I overtake Smith and I've got 2 laps to do whatever I need to do in terms of drafting. There you go. Oh, this car is way too fast. I am not in control of this car. Now another thing to note, it says finish at least 5th. So my advice is finish 5th. Just stop those computer opponents getting angry and trying their hardest to beat you in later levels. Apparently. Don't know if that's a thing, but it feels like it might be. Go. That was easy. Final lap, and I'm in 5th, and I'm going to stay 5th. So just glide around the track, following Petrovic and his R3 Spec Lamborghini, is it? Go, nice and easy up to this point. Normally, to be fair, most stages 1 to 3 are relatively straightforward, although I do remember the Artura GT4 having a bit of an issue on, I think, stage 2. Stage 2 and stage 4 were the problematic stages on the McLaren Artura GT4. Hang on a second, I didn't say you could overtake. So far, so good. Goal 1 completed. On to goal 2. It's time for some fun tricks. Drift for 10 seconds without going off track for more than 3 seconds. And make sure you push to place in the top 3. So I guess that means skid. Does that mean skid? I think it does. Finish in the top 3 without going off track. But I do have 2 laps. I mean, let's be honest, with this car, it'd be easy to slide, that's for sure. Halfway there. I do have to go some because I'm only in 6 and I need to finish 3rd. But I do see on the map at the very least 5th, 4th and 3rd, so should be alright. Alright, there we go. That is 1 lap down. 1 more lap. I've got me 10 seconds of skids. There's 5th. Oh dear. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Is that... am I not? Yeah. Oh, it's 3 seconds, wasn't it? Oh dear. So this is where all the car being fully operated becomes a bit of a nuisance because I'm too fast. Let's try that again. No biggie. Just forgotten I can't go off track and I need to brake early. It's a little bit hard when you have to skid as well, but it is what it is. So it's quite easy to skid around the corners. The other thing to know as well is if you do fail goal, normally the cars slow down, so that can actually help as well. So bear that in mind. Sometimes it's disadvantageous to fully upgrade the car, at least immediately. Now, I am in 5th, I see 4th ahead. I haven't quite got the 10 seconds of skidding. I don't see any problem with that. Right, there we go, that's the 10 seconds. I'll just make sure to brake early this time. There we go, that is 4th, and I need to finish 3rd. Slightly worried that I'm not seeing, oh there he is, just on the back, so he's just off screen at the moment, but he'll be in view soon. There we go. Go. Right, I believe that's everything done. 3rd, 10 seconds of skidding, and I'm under 3 seconds of going off track, at least at this moment in time. Here we go. Massey H Gamer enters the chat and says, "Good evening, greetings from Zacco Payne." Hello, welcome along. Thank you for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. Right. Car needs servicing. It's instant and it's free. Okay, goal 3. Looks like there are some amateurs trying to get into this mega event. Let's show them what true speed is. Set a lap record by completing each lap in a 1:22. Okay. Says nothing about going off track or crashing into anyone, so can push maybe a little if we need to. I don't know what lap time this car can do. Let's find out. .122, eh? Only thing I will say is definitely this car, because it is so fast. Wherever you are used to braking, you probably will need to brake just a little bit earlier than what you've been used to with other cars. For 1:22. Okay, there you go. Looks like I've got plenty of time here, so 1:18. So that was 4 seconds quicker. Oh dear. A little bit all over the place, never mind. We are still on target to complete. Okay, there we go. Pretty straightforward. Slowing down, could have done that quite easily. Hazel says, "Is the slide one easy race?" Yeah, it was, but you can't go off track, so you just got to be careful of that. That's the hardest bit, not going off track because the car is so fast. So you do have to brake quite early. But it's reasonably okay to slide the car around the 180 corners. And you have got 2 laps to get the 10 seconds of worth of skidding, so you should be all right. And if you struggle, don't worry. Just try it again. I'm sure you'll get better if you don't do it the first time. I didn't do it the first time there. Right, goal 4. Now, that's fast. Now to hit while the iron is hot. Win this race with a lead of 550 yards. Okay. Let's give that a go then. Let's give that a go. I mean, hopefully that'll be straightforward, but you never know. Okay, 2 laps, 5 cars to overtake. The other thing to bear in mind, it's not just about winning. I have to win by 550 yards. Ooh. Right, there we go. That is 4th with a lap to do and then 500 yards to get ahead of. Not seeing second though. Oh, there they are. There's second. Where is first? There. Ooh. Right, there we go. Tempted to shunt him off. Boosh. So I've got to get 500 yards. Am I going to do it? I'm going to say no. 480 yards that time. Okay. Oh yeah, it's dead easy this one. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. I mean, obviously one thing that will happen is all the cars will slow down now, so if you do fail it the first time, it should probably be easier the second and third time. It'd be one of those things, it's easy because you take all the shortcuts. Well, that's not racing. It isn't really, is it? If I've got to do this, I don't think that's racing. Win fair on the track, but hey, there we go. If that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. This is why when people ever go at me for going off track, it's like, well, they don't seem to care. In fact, they encourage it because it is the only way to properly win. So, yeah. Oh dear. Well, this is me fully upgraded. And you know, it's not easy. You do have to, well, to be perfectly honest, you have to cheat. But as you can see there, when you do lose, the cars slow down and the next attempt is easier to achieve. So, you know, if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. So maybe just bear that in mind. Sometimes it's about doing it, failing, and the car slow down, and then you've got your gap for the next go. So if you think about it, that's one fail, and I've already overtaken all the cars. Now, yes, I've started doing all the shortcuts, but again, it's just not racing to me. Anyway, there we go. That is goal 4 in stage 2 completed. Here we go. That's it. That's stage 2 completed, and that's taken 35 minutes, with a couple of those goals having to be attempted more than once. But attempt and achieved we did. Service the car. It's free and it's instant. Stage 2 completed. A very small amount of VP rewards. That won't do a great deal. That's the only problem with these flashback events. You only get gold typically, unless you're first time doing it, on the final, the completion of the final stage. Right, good job. We're officially in the main event now. Now listen up. The organisers of Absolute Speed. Oh, okay. Mean business. Thought it was Absolute Speed. Maybe not. There will be 3 rounds, and you will have to push to place on top of each to win. But I know you've got what it takes. Let's go. Here we go. Ahmed here. Gonna have to do everything backwards. Well, what do we have here? I heard there was a marvellous conqueror that flipped the qualifiers on its head, but I never imagined it was you, my friend. Be careful what you call me. I was trying to reach you to be part of my team, but I see Natalia beat me to it. Good. No matter, I shall retain faith in my team. Look forward to some fierce competition. So this is Absolute Speed round 1, of which there are 3 rounds. I hope you're prepared for some disappointment, Ahmed. In fact, let's have a friendly round to set the tone. What do you say? A little rain shan't ruin my voyage to victory, Natalia. Let's go. Okay, so stage 3 has 4 goals. Slide It Ava says, hello, lovely peeps. Hello back. Welcome along. Good to see you again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. Right. Okay, let's show Ahmed what we're made of. You need to finish this race in the top 8. So we're going to show it what we're made of by finishing 8th. Honest, this game sometimes. Maneuver your opponents without damaging the car, all while maintaining an average speed of 140 miles per hour. Right, so finish 8th, average speed 140 miles an hour. Jeez. Okay. Without any damage to the car. Right, 2 more cars to go. Look at the speed though, 250 miles. Oh look, 9th and 8th ahead. There we go. Job done from that perspective. Just got to maintain the average speed now. Ideally, I don't want to take 7, but might have to wait and see on that. Might have to overtake him. In the top 8, okay. Try not to finish too high though, yeah? Okay. There we go. Easy does it. There we go. Slide Ava says, it feels great to be back. All the best with tonight's event, Uncle. I'm not her uncle, just so you know. I don't know why she calls me that, but there you go. It's a bit weird, but hey. Yes, it's a term of affection, so that's fine. Right, that's goal 1 in stage 3 completed. Ozil says it seems easy up to this point. That's because I'm making it easy, making it look easy. Right, looks like Ahmed's pulled some strings. An impromptu elimination race has been called. We need to finish in the top 3 while drafting for 2,734 yards. Okay. All right. Well, I'm in the right place already, so if I have to finish 3rd, I'll draft him for that amount. Hopefully. Come on. And then overtake him in 3rd, go out in 3rd. Job done. This one is easy. That's a breeze, that one. But the key is, I know everyone goes win, but you do have to be careful of every time you win. I'm pretty in the same way. If you lose, the computer opponents drop off. I reckon every time you win, the computer opponents go up a level. So, again, it's silly strategies in this game. Alright, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Now, speaking of Bugattis, rather than Koenigseggs, I think the car in front's a Bugatti anyway. I'm pretty sure that was the first Bugatti in the game. Can't remember what it was, I just remember it's crazy. Actually, it might not have been the first, it might have been the second. There we go, job done. That's it. Finish at least third. There we go. Sozal says, in some countries, elderly people, cheeky, watch yourself, are called uncles out of affection and respect. Well, I'll take the respect. In some countries, uncle is only referred to as your dad's brother. In my country, we call literally every elder man uncle or uncle auntie. Okay, that's a bit weird. Drafting with auto accelerate is such a nightmare. Haha. Yeah. Turn off the assists. But actually, it's not even the assist. Change your control. Definitely manual acceleration, manual brake is where you want to be. Anyway, there we go. That is another goal completed. We have done 2 out of the 4 goals of stage 3. It does mean after 44 minutes, we're halfway there. Now, I think, I can't remember who it was who said it, but they said they did it in an hour and a half, so we're on target for that. Right, good work. That should keep Ahmed at bay for a bit. For the next race, we will be pushing this car to its limit. Hit 210 miles per hour 6 times without going off track for more than 3 seconds. Remember, you need to push for at least 3rd place. Okay, that is quite a big ask. 210 miles per hour. And you can't go off track as well. And you've got to finish. Well, I'll say finish 3rd. We're already in 6th, so it's not quite so bad. But I think it's going to be a case of getting to the speed limit, dropping down, getting to the speed limit on some of the straights. What was it, 210? So we get one there. We get a couple up here. I've got 3. Could have got 4 if I'd have done it better, but never mind. And I need to finish 3rd apparently, so that's 3rd. Just need to get 210 3 more times. Yeah, it's 4. Oh, I didn't quite get 5. Oh no, that's a disaster. Gonna have to overtake. No choice. There you go. Now, technically, I've done what I need to do, so I'm going to let him overtake again. There you go. So it says finish at least third. I'm going to finish third. And I've done everything else. Okay, that was okay. There we go. Job done. So Slide It Ava says, I'm so bad at tilt controls in any game. Ozil says, Tilt B is best according to me. I think I use Tilt B as well. Okay, there we go. So, goal 3 completed, on to goal 4. Is that an oil leak? Hold on a second, champ. Oh dear. Stay still at the start line for 15 seconds after the race starts to make space for our engineers to fix. You forgot to. For our engineers, fix the leak. For our engineers, two in between engineers and fix. To fix the leak. We need you to finish in. Forgot the word in. At least. See, we need you to finish at least in second place. No. No, that's wrong. We need you to finish in at least second place. Or you could have put, we need you to finish in second place at least. But how you've done it is wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And then they go, 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 go. Well, you know what? Fix your written words. Dearie me. Right, okay, so 2 laps around Francorchamps. I've actually forgotten what I've got to do. I've got to wait 15 seconds and then finish in second. Okay. If you must. So all I can assume is all the other cars are slow. This is like a hunter with multiple cars. There you go. I think I got that about right. Doesn't say anything about going off track. Interesting. Oh. Or for that matter, causing damage to the car just as well. Now they are all just ahead, so I'm not going to do anything too crazy at this moment in time, although I may cut a few corners. And I am going to finish second, I'm not going to finish first. Okay, there we go. That is one car caught. All the others are just ahead. They're bunching up. For some reason, the car is all over the place at this moment in time. I think it's because I'm pushing hard to chase rather than just being in the lead. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, a little note to oneself. Be careful, because when you have 0 assist, you do get turned around easy. So avoid hitting cars. Right, let's try that again then. Try that again. 2, 1. I think I got that about right. Do you know what? Let me just see. If I don't wait 15 seconds, does it let's just try that out. So if I just go on the start, does it fail me straight away? There you go. So that's how you know you failed straight away if you do go too early. So important note there. So let's try that again then. Because technically I'm going just as it goes to 0. So 2, 1, 0, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Good enough. Right, so don't get flipped around, and it's two laps. 17 cars, actually 16 cars to overtake. Look at that, I'm already catching up 18th, and again that's another thing, once you lose a couple of times the cars slow down, so you just got to be careful of not getting turned around, that's the problem. There we go, that's 6. 5th. I think we have to do it. There you go. 2nd by the end of lap 1. So if you are looking at trying to win this with as fewer upgrades as possible, there's an indication of what you can potentially do on this one. I think those that are winning it, in fairness, with 0 upgrades are literally cheating around the track. Now obviously it's allowed, so technically it's not breaking the rules, but they're going off track and cutting all the corners left, right and centre. And as I said, I don't really consider that racing. Okay, some people do. Alright, there we go. There we go, that is goal 4 completed. Stage 3 also completed. FC Ninja enters the chat. Welcome along. Not entirely sure what you're saying, but welcome along. Ozil says you don't have to wait 15 seconds. You can tap the accelerator slightly. It works. I saw in that video. Well, yeah, maybe. That's probably why it didn't penalise me when I started moving with 0.2 seconds to go. But hey, there you go. Job done. We've done it. Stage 3 completed. A few more VP rewards. Bet you any money I still haven't got a VP reward though. Correct. There we go. Right. Okay. So, phew, that was a close call. Not really. We have successfully topped the list of round 1. But we have 2 more rounds to go. The challenges will only get tougher. I hope you are ready. I sure I am. Round 2 is here, and our opponents have dwindled. Not only are they some of the fastest cars in the world, but their drivers are also formidable. You're as tough as I ever. You're as tough as I ever. That doesn't make any sense. Are you sure you don't want to switch over? I can make it a sweet deal for you. You're as tough as ever. I think that should read, you're as tough as ever. Or is it you're as tough as I ever was? Either way, again, shocking language. Oh, shoo, Ahmed, don't try to steal my driver. Well, I'm not your driver either, to be fair. Humph, envy courses through me, Natalia. I shall retreat for now. Okay, what have we got on? Right, stage 4, absolute speed round 2. Good name. I wonder what stage 5 will be called. It's a toughie. I can't figure it out just yet. Goals in stage 4 are 4. So goal 1, we're off to an interesting start. Hit a top speed of 280 miles per hour. Wow. At least 4 times without going off track. Similar to round 1, you need to place at you need to place at least in 8th. Oh, man, the language here is terrible. It's terrible. Okay, 280 miles per hour. Please tell me. Oh gosh. Okay, and it's 1. Oh right. Okay, 280 as well. Chuff a duck. Okay, there we go. I'd say I've done that. I only need to get 1 more, and I've got to finish 8th, and I'm in 12th. Now, to be fair, this track is not the best for overtaking, good grief. But then again, there are quite a few cars close by. There we go, only 1 more car to get. There you go. There you go. 8, 4, 4. Although Sing is catching up. There we go. Now that might be a bit harder with 0 upgrades, I would imagine, especially the top speed, but Right, there we go. Next up, goal 2. PRS enters the chat, says, "Hi, hope you're doing well today." I am, and I hope everyone else in the chat is as well. Welcome along. Thanks for joining. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Right, so goal 2, keep up that speed, champ. Set the fastest lap without any damage. Oh, I was with you all the way up to no damage. And I've got 2 laps, so I can suss it out in lap 1. And then if I have to go a bit quicker, I can do that in lap 2. Now it says without any damage, meaning I guess technically I can go off track, but let's see what we can do with a clean lap. I mean, I'm right on the tail of 9th all the way through to 5th, I think it is. So should be able to overtake all of these all the way down here. There you go. Went off track though. Fortunately, I wasn't penalised. So apparently I've got the fastest lap. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, oh, oh. And it didn't penalise me there for damage. Wow. I was 7 seconds faster than anyone else. Well, I lost quite a bit of time by crashing. I did crash. It should penalise me, so I don't know why it hasn't. One of those games where it goes, as soon as you've got the fastest lap, it's taking me straight to first. Now, I've seen that in a couple of events recently. Never used to do that. Oh. There we go. This is without any damage there. I'm pretty sure I smashed into a barrier, so God knows how I did that. But there you go. There's a little bit of leniency on a bit of damage. Okay, there we go. So we've completed goal 1, stage 1. We've been racing for just over an hour. Sorry, goal 2, stage 4. We've been racing for just over an hour. So goal 3, it appears some of the cars have given up mid-track, but the organisers are pushing to continue. We need to place 5th while maintaining our average speed of 175 miles per hour, get through this obstacle without taking any damage. I mean, why? Why is that allowed? I mean, that's just dangerous, isn't it? So 5th at high average speed. dear. Dangerous. 5th. So I've got one more lap to do. 3 cars to overtake. And I've got to keep my miles per hour average up as well. Okay. Oh dear. How am I going to get 5th? Not like this. I think I might have just messed that up. But I've got 4th. Well, I do need to get my speed up, and that's problematic. Oh God, grief. No. Ha! I haven't done it. I was under. To be fair, I was under, not because of the car, but because of my driving. And yeah, right. So we need to do that again. And it does look as if the idea of finishing 5th is pretty much impossible there, because I finished first, and that still wasn't a high enough miles per hour. So we need to try that again. So this is one where you just can't worry about average speed. You just got to get your foot down and not do stuff like that, and then keep it up. I'm in trouble at the moment with the average miles per hour. As I said, I don't think I've got a problem with finishing at least 5th. Oh, Jesus. I did say without any damage. Man, that gets crazy towards the end. That's crazy. Red enters the chat and says, "Hey there. How you doing? Hope you're all right." Me, I'm crashing the car a bit too much. But you see, again, the thing is, the more times you fail at doing this, the slower the cars get. And therefore, in theory, the easier it is to win. Although, to be fair, the biggest problem with this particular challenge is making sure your miles per hour is high enough. So I'm already in 5th, so I've just got to avoid any issues. The problem is the cars stack up behind the stocked cars. As I said, there's a massive problem these cars have with what I'm going to label back markers. Look at this is crazy. There we are, we've done it this time. But I had to win. This idea of finishing at least 5th on that one, I think, is a no-no. There we go. Right. Nevertheless, that's another goal completed. Goal 3 completed. On to goal 4. Wow, no challenge can phase you, can it? Well, that one did. To make it through to round 3, you need to lap at least 5 opponents and win the race. Well, I would imagine if I'm lapping opponents, I'm going to win. Let's go. Says nothing about damage or going off track, so we're already up to 9, and I've got 2 laps, 8 cars to overtake. My word. They're coming thick and fast. Oh. Okay, up into 4th. Haven't got any cars over lapped yet, but I'm sure they'll come up in the second lap. I'm not overly worried about that. I can see 3rd and 2nd as well. And it says nothing about going off track, so guess what I'm going to do? There's 1st. Okay, so getting to 1st is pretty straightforward. But again, this is all about other cars. So the thing is, again, this is another race where if you fail, in theory, all the cars slow down. And so it should become easier to achieve your goal. See 2 cars there, see another car there. I think this is going to be a case where I fail a few times before I get to do it. Okay, there's 1. There's 2, there's 3. Oh, that was an accident. There's 4, and I reckon I can get 5 as well. There you go. That's it. 1st and 5 lapped cars. Also, a great big massive headache as I smashed into the barrier. Ozil says I would just cut that grass at 400. Trying to make it a little bit entertaining. Right, okay, so that's only 1 hour 15 minutes into this event, and that is stage 4 completed. And as per usual, no gold up to this point. But my first VP reward, which is M dollars, which I'm not going to rush to collect. But there we go, on to stage 5. And wow, it's a surprise name. It's called Absolute Speed Round 3. We've made it to the final round. Who's this we? So you have. My team was hit by those mysterious breakdowns, but we're back and raring to go. I wonder if that was what's his face? Is he going to enter it? I must warn you of the fire in their will. I stoked the flames by offering the driver their own brand new Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute in return for winning. What do you think, champ? Still not swaying? We're a team, Ahmed. We will not be swayed by your petty attempts. Just get ready to lose. Oof, that's fighting talk. Right, there we go. Stage 5, and as per usual, being the final stage, there are now 5 goals to do, not 4. So, goal 1. I can't believe Ahmed tried to poach you. Let's just focus on the race. Sticking to the theme, you need to place in the top 7. Well, the theme was top 8, so that's not sticking to the theme. And draft for 5,468 yards. Make sure to lead a draft for 20 seconds without being overtaken. Okay, now I'm confused. Sounds like I've got a lot of stuff to do. I need to get to A, draft, overtake, and then B drafted, I think is the idea. Okay, that's that done. Hard to be drafted here, but we'll give it a go. There you go, job done. 20 seconds drafted, 5,468 yards drafting, and I'm in 7th because for some reason they didn't want me to finish 8th because they're weird like that. There we go, that's looking like goal 1 completed. There we go. All right. But Ozil says the game wants me to be Michael Jordan, Albert Einstein, and Max Verstappen all at the same time. Yeah, exactly. Red says this was easy for me. Very good. That's what I like to hear. Last one had me suck though. I mean the previous one to this. Okay. Oh, stuck. Last one had you stuck. Uh, yeah, yeah. That was a bit. Yeah, yeah. But quite often I do find some of the hardest goals are in earlier stages than stage 5. So it wouldn't surprise me, because I can never remember, that stage 5 is actually relatively straightforward to what we've already seen. Oh, no, not again. Here we go. These cars break down. These car breakdowns are like a curse, or could it be very sensitive engineering breaks down quite easily when you thrash the hell out of them? Could that be the reason? Or could it actually just be they're trying to obviously just spin out an event? Yeah, it's that option, isn't it? Don't pay them any attention and complete each lap under 1 minute 30 seconds without any damage while avoiding the damaged cars on track. Oh dear. Oh, I remember this one. This was quite tough at upgrading to 3 across the board. I suppose all we can do is go for it. Did it say no damage? Without any damage? Right, so I'll tell you now, fully upgraded looks like being pretty easy. I mean, I was literally not pushing myself particularly hard there and did it in a 2 and a bit seconds, so I do remember this being quite tough. Yeah, that's what I've got to remember. It's not a case of hitting the cars, it's hitting the barriers because I'm braking too late. Oh, let's try that again. Sure, it'll be fine. Right, let's try again. Problem isn't, I think, getting the time, it's not hitting the barriers because the car's so fast. I believe I'm about 3 seconds up on last attempt, so I said pretty straightforward in terms of hitting the time limit. go. 3 seconds and a bit. I've got to make sure I brake early enough and not hit the barrier. Ooh, dear. Almost did it again. Would not have been pretty. Oh, Tony lad, get a grip. You've only got 3 seconds to play with. Being said, I'm about the same time, so I don't think there's a big problem. Go. Pretty easy with those upgrades now on. They've been on for a while, but there you go. That's another goal completed. An hour and a half racing, so will be. I did say between an hour and a half and 2 hours. It's looking like that. Right, goal 3. Ahmed's up to his old tricks again. He's going backwards, isn't he? We have a strange race next. You need to win the race by driving. I told you, didn't I? Didn't I say that? Every time, Ahmed. Be careful, your assist will be turned off. That's fine, I don't care, so long as I've got win the race in the opposite direction. It's a different track. Every time, Ahmed, win it in the wrong direction. Go backwards. I don't need to worry too much though, because you can go off track. I messed that up. Is that the straight? I'm on the straight. Am I on the straight? Just lost out. Let's try that again then. Service the car. It's free and it's instant. I do think I need to go a bit quicker around here and then cut over quite a bit of grass, and it shouldn't be a problem. But when you lose it, and all that speed that's been lost. There you go. That might help. Easier that time. Easier that time. Ozil says it's the Monza. And Lord Night Moon says yes. There we go. So, another one done. And as per usual, when Ahmed's involved, it involves going the wrong way around the track. But we're on to goal 4. So goal 4, they're just up in the ante on this race. I don't know how. You need to finish your first lap in 10th, your second lap in 5th, and your third and final lap in top 3. Okay. All right. And we're back at Mount Panorama now. Do they understand the difference in travel between Australia and Italy? This game's silly sometimes. I think they should call this silly racing, not real racing. I need to finish 10th. There you go, 10th. So let that car overtake because he's quicker. Go on, overtake him. That's it. Get in because he's slow. Overtake that car, and I can overtake him as well. Job done. Now, if that was me, he'd be all over me. Oh good, he eventually got through. Well done. There we go, into 10th. Oh no, back into 11th. Tenth this lap. Finish first lap in 10th, yeah. And 5th. Blinking egg. Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be dead easy to finish 5th in the next lap. There's 4 of them here to overtake. Alright, there's 10th. I think the strategy, Tim's quite quick in his car, so let him overtake. I think he's in the Bolide, Bugatti Bolide. I might be wrong with that car name, but looks like it. So I need to finish 5th. And I think both of us can get the car currently in 4th. That was easy. Into 5th. Okay, so I only need 2 cars to overtake in the next lap, and both 4th and 3rd are just ahead. Even though Kim's fast, I can get him. I'll just let him have a little bit of glory, but now it's my turn. Oh dear. Tell you what, this would be hard with 0 upgrades, especially as I've now messed up. catch third. I think I could have done, but I did make a mistake, unfortunately, at the beginning of the lap. Sod it. There's no point. Let's retry that. Okay. Let's try again. Cars overtake, that can overtake. Oh dear, oh no, oh no, 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 what have you done? There you go. Oh no, time. Good grief. Right, there we go, that's 10th. Now I've got to get 5th. Blind, this is proving harder than it needs to be. Oh. Nevertheless, I can see 7, 6 and 5th, so we should be alright here. I think I might have broken my wing mirror. Take these two cars as well, should be fine. Okay, so I need third, and in fairness I do see 3 cars in front of me, so it should be easy. And third, and in the top 3. Okay. Should be easy this time, he said. There we go. That's third. That is job done. That was a lot harder than it needed to be, and I'm still making it hard. Oh dear. Good fun though, good fun. Stay behind second and first. Could have won, I reckon. I'll take third. Martinez is over 100, in fact 200 yards behind, so I should be alright there. Just take my time here, I'll go crazy on the speed. fine, I'll finish second then. There we go. That was definitely a lot harder than it needed to be. Red says the bolide and venom are a pain in this race. Well, that's because they're fast. Ozil says, is its exclusive series also this? This car does have an exclusive series. Yes. So there we go. That is goal 4 completed. That was quite tough. I don't think it matters whether you got 0 upgrades or full upgrades. There's just a strategy in terms of letting the fast cars go through and just following the fast cars and overtaking the slower cars. They're all jumbled up, so it's just a little bit of figuring it out. Right, so goal 5 of 5 in stage 5, last race. It's the final leg champ. We're so close. All you need to do now is win. Okay. Now I can win. So I guess that, yeah. So as a result, I'm in last place. And it's at night. Fantastic. Which is code for me saying I don't like this. I can't see a thing. Okay, you can see a few cars ahead. You can also see the barrier that I've just hit. But only after I hit it. Right. Alright, I see 6th, 5th and 4th ahead of me. Go into 3rd, doing it the way of the rally driver, hitting everything on the way. 2 cars to overtake. I do see them both ahead of me. Moving them out of the way. 1 more car to go. And again, I can't see anything. Okay, there we go, into 1st. Round the corner, there we go, down the hill. Almost there. There we go. There we go. Ozil says, I know that. I asked if it's this easy as well. So the exclusive series being just a racing series, it's one of those things. It's The exclusive series for this car is long, and it's harder if you're online because 'cause you'll be racing against copies of human opponents than if you go offline, because then you're just racing against copies of human opponents. Um, I did complete this in across a number of earlier live streams. So again, I think if you search for this car's name in my video channel, so in the Fifth Guardian, just do a search for Jesco. You should find all the streams that has this car in, and it will include like competing in multiple series. You'll see the exclusive series for this car, and there you can see how hard it is, or how easy it is. So there we go. Completed that in under 2 hours. I would say I probably there's no way I would have completed that with 0 upgrades. Most of this was relatively straightforward. Some of these goals were tricky. I reckon I would have completed this with 3 across the board, which would have been my standard. I can't remember for sure, but it is definitely easy when you've fully upgraded the car. There wasn't really anything difficult there. I did have to do a couple of this goals a couple of times, but overall, to complete an event in under 2 hours, I think usually means it's relatively straightforward. But it was also fun. I did enjoy that event. It was okay. It was enjoyable. So there we go. That's 20 gold earned. A few additional rewards as well. Not bad for a flashback event. 2 hours worth of racing, 20 gold earned. It's not bad. Right, there we go. We've done it. Our dream team remains undefeated. I must say your driving is simply divine. You could not have been watching. And I humbly accept my defeat. Well, good. I'd like to give you the car champ. Thank you very much. It deserves to belong to someone who can do it justice. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And there we go. That is another flashback event completed. And there endeth the racing for this evening. Taking my gold up to 2023 now. That's not bad. As I said, I won't be spending, or the expectation is not to spend any more gold before the next release. And I do have plenty of racing to do, including 5 exclusive series and the McLaren Solus GT. Now, there is a possibility I might not stream tomorrow. The plan is to, but there's a possibility of not being able to. We'll have to wait and see. So, hopefully, I will be back tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But if not, then there might be a stream over the weekend if I don't do it tomorrow. So keep your eyes out. It will be just racing in multiple series, and it will be hopefully nice and relaxing. Okay, there we go. That is the end of the stream. Let's take the game off screen. Boom, silent the game as well. Hope you did enjoy the racing for tonight. If you did, please give it a thumbs up or a like. And if you like this type of content, then please subscribe to the channel The Fifth Guardian on YouTube or follow The Fifth Guardian on Rumble. With that being said, I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. If everything works okay and turns out okay. But if not, I assure you I will be back very shortly, and I look forward to seeing you all again too. So until then, thank you and goodbye.